If you are thinking about making your skin look better just ahead of the spring and summer season, that's not too far away. You are in luck this morning. This is Dr. Ellie Kim. He is with Clear Derm out in the Ooltewah area, and he is a dermatology-focused family physician. So good to see you.
Good to see you.
I appreciate the fact that you said to me, you know, before we get on camera, let me kind of tell you what I think is most important to let people know about our practice, because I would not have thought to lobby this out there first, but it's the most important thing. And that is that you are not just, as you said, skin deep. You are a holistic approach to your skin care. I'll let you elaborate.
Yeah, I mean, you know, of course, the skin is the largest organ of our body. It does show you your health in a sense, because you can kind of see it.
Right.
So if we are aging quicker than normal, or we have certain inflammation that causes eczema, for example, we try to go to the root cause of things, and we can just give you a medication, a steroid, but we want to figure out what the cause is, and from a holistic approach, figure out what's going on.
You're also kind of practical in your approach, and you don't mind sharing what you and your whole team know. So some of what y'all really rely on there in the office is probably prescription only, but much of it is over the counter, and you're happy to share with people what you think is the best option.
Yeah, so we'll look at your issues or anything, you know, related not just to skin, but of course inflammation, or all the other conditions you may have going along with the rash that you have in that day, and we figure out if there is a deficiency possibly in certain supplements, we can just recommend those to you to buy it, even on Amazon if you need to.
We had a chance to come out your way about a year or so ago, I think, and kind of take a tour and talk to you there in the office. And it's a great setup that you have, and I remember how proud you were of a lot of the equipment that you had in there, because you offer a variety of options for your patients.
Yeah, we have a lot of minimally invasive devices, with energy devices, things to help you look beautiful, not only on the inside, but on the outside as well.
Yeah.
Where we can rejuvenate your skin and just revitalize it.
So let's talk about the season that we're in right now, because we are still obviously cold.
Yeah.
It's a cold morning that you and I are talking today, so the heat's cranked. That's going to dry out our skin?
Yes, we call it winter skin, especially those who like to hang under the shower in a hot shower for longer than normal. That'll just dry you out, especially your back, or just even your hands. So, because we're always washing our hands as well. So this is definitely a time to hydrate and to put a really good moisturizer on that. The one key ingredient is dimethicone that helps just moisturize the skin.
So find a moisturizer that contains dimethicone. Okay.
Yes,
You mentioned the hot water. Do we make mistakes if we wash our faces with water that's too hot? Is that a problem?
Of course. Yeah, too hot is not good. It takes away the oils, the healthy oils that you may have there. You're not trying to totally get rid of all the oils. You want to obviously clear your pores, so using hot water. And then but the key issue is when you're in the shower too long, when it's hot for way too long, and you too often, and just way too hot.
Does that affect the health of your hair as well?
Of course, yeah. Anything that causes inflammation. If you're worried about hair loss, we do focus a lot on hair loss as well.
Okay, you mentioned inflammation, so let's go there. You do a lot with gut health.
Yes.
That directly impacts the quality of your skin, the health of your skin.
That's one of the aspects of your lifestyle that we can change, because a lot of people will take probiotics, for example, and they'll spend a lot of money on these expensive probiotics, not knowing which strain to choose. Like, there's so many different strains in there, or microbes that are on the back, but we know specific ones that are actually good for your skin. It lowers your inflammation. I mean, it just increases serotonin. Actually, 70% of your immune system is in your gut, where it produces so much of inflammatory markers and
okay,
things like that.
So let's use an example, okay? Let's say that somebody comes to you, and they really come to you because their complaint is large pores. Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
But you take a look at them and you think, you know, you could lose a few pounds. Would that help their large pores?
Well, I mean, in general, of course, large pores could be just more genetic.
Okay.
We can figure out ways to
Well, you picked the
lower,
skin topic.
yeah,
Is there one?
yeah,
Is there
yeah.
something that you would look at somebody and go, I think your issue with your skin might be a little bit weight
Yeah,
related?
so if they have a lot of inflammation, for example, like redness, we're like, what's going on? Why are you so inflamed? A lot of times people will get eczema because their immune system is just lowered, and we're wondering what's wrong with your microbiome. There's a specific strain called L. reuteri, Lactobacillus reuteri, and it's one of those keystone microbes that needs to be healthy, that other microbes can grow and be healthy. So what happens is we specifically tell you need to do this, but we take the probiotic without feeding the probiotic with prebiotics. So it's just a simple hack is make sure you take something like inulin, which is like a soluble fiber that you drink right before you take your probiotic. So it wakes up in a bath of food.
So you say it's a simple hack, but it's a simple hack because you know it.
Yes. Yeah.
Most people coming through your doors aren't aware of this, and so they end up in this vicious cycle of trial and error, but they never get the win.
Yeah, so it's nice. We give you a protocol where you can, take this in the morning, do this, make sure you do this in this order. If we're trying to say your zinc is possibly low, your magnesium, we can make sure you take it the right way. If you take it together, it might block them from being absorbed. So you have to know how to take these things.
I do want to ask you this real fast. I have only a minute left. So before I show people how to get in touch with you, you mentioned sunscreen. Is there anything to be careful of when looking for a sunscreen? There's a lot of buzz out there that maybe sunscreen's bad for you.
So the AMCs, I call it, like trying to be like look like a movie star. There's A is retin A for anti-aging. Then there's M is mineral-based sunscreen. So make sure it's purely mineral if you're using it daily.
Okay.
And then C is vitamin C, topical vitamin C serum.
Okay.
Those are the 3 things to stay young.
Well, let me share his information with you so that you can get in touch with him. He's out on Little Debbie Parkway in Ooltewah. 777-7570 is the phone number. ClearDermClinic.com. That's the dermatology side, and they also have something called Clear Beauty as well. Great to talk to you this morning.
Thank you.